quickly, but a lot of things is by experience. So the experience do play a big part yang make the seniority and the junior came about di situ. Kalau desain, I think young kid can design. With computer, mereka nggak bisa gambar aja udah bisa desain. Sekarang udah AI, tutup muka aja udah bisa desain. But how you gonna finish that job? That's a question. Satu, for me, honesty and transparency is a must, non-negotiable, right? So we do not want to start with lie. Yeah, I don't want to lie to them. I don't want them to lie to me. So that's, we call it basic 101. How smart are you? How good are you? But when you miss that, sama aja zero for me.
Selamat pagi teman-teman, ketemu lagi dengan DOT.podcast dengan saya Ren Katili
dan saya Mira Prihatini.
Hari ini kita kedatangan ini tokoh idola. Gue harus bilang ini seorang idola yang susah banget ya, mungkin beberapa
susah banget ditemuin
ya. Kita alhamdulillah teman-teman bisa lihat nanti kita ngobrol banyak banget dengan Mas Alex Bayu Saputro dari Genius Loci.
Siapa tamu podcast kita kali ini? Tamu podcast kita kali ini merupakan founder dari Genius Loci, desain konsultan yang sudah malang melintang di bidangnya lebih dari 35 tahun. Siapa dia? Dia adalah Alex Bayu. Karya-karya desain unggulnya banyak menjadi inspirasi para desainer. Dengan desain firm yang berbasis di beberapa negara, pengalaman-pengalaman hidup dan kerja keras adalah kunci suksesnya. Tidak ada segala sesuatu yang instan. Untuk lebih serunya, kita simak yuk obrolan kita dengan Alex Bayu di .podcast, Benda Design Hub, sebuah wadah kolaborasi dari komunitas berbagai profesi.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting.
Makasih lo Mas sudah datang di sini.
Makasih udah waktunya udah mampir ke sini.
No problem, my pleasure. Ngobrol-ngobrol.
Aku seringnya cuma lihat di sosial media gitu ya, di majalah, di berita.
Alex Bayu ini terkenal desainer yang ini harus mengantri panjang untuk bisa mendapatkan desainnya.
Itu enggak lah, itu rumor.
Itu rumor atau gimana dah?
Rumor kan biasanya mulai dari api ya. Asal kan mulai dari api. Oke, sekarang ini Mas Alex, manggilnya Mas Alex ya. Mas Alex lebih banyak di Indonesia ya. Kalau dilihat kan nih sebenarnya Genius Loci ada di mana-mana nih ya. Ada di 5 kota di Indonesia, di Singapura, di China. Berarti lebih banyak sekarang di sini Mas.
Ya, kita tuh partnership. So obviously we have a multiple partner. Have tiap kota, tiap divisi itu ada orang yang manage lah. Ya intinya our philosophy is managing company. We don't believe two partner in one city. We believe in one partner in two city.
Jadi, one partner in two city.
Ya, jadi it's like you have a good share karena partner is costly. Jadi in order kalau partner managing one city, costnya terlalu berat and potential loss bisa anytime happen. Nah, jadi if you put two head in one city, satu most of the time ideologinya bisa quarrel juga ya. Kedua, costnya juga berat. It's like you having let's say you have a professional chef. One chef, two restaurant are better than two chef in one kitchen, right? Pasti berantem kan?
Oh iya.
And juga chef kan head chef mahal. Jadi mendingan he expanding. That's the ideology why we running that way, right?
Ya,
gue tuh udah tahu Alex Bayu dari lama.
Di kapan tuh?
Itu waktu masih sama Ibu Vivi dulu. Dulu ngerjain proyek di Lipo Kemang Village sama Pak Yopi Rusli ya.
Iya.
Ya. Itu gue masih muda banget itu ya.
Masih muda ya?
Masih muda.
Masih remaja.
Masih remaja. Nah, sebenarnya Lex, dirimu tuh orang mana sih Lex? Dulu gue mikirnya dirimu tuh orang Singapura loh.
So I actually
Mungkin
born,
banyak yang pengen tahu soalnya.
I born in Surabaya.
Nah,
Yeah. And I moved to New York for school tapi early age. Because okay, how do I enter this industry ya? Ini juga another thing. Ini mungkin you have to go back my childhood time to know kenapa di bidang ini. It's not just because I apply at school and immediately go design like that. When I was young, I grew into a painter.
oh,
So I'm actually enjoy art. I paint, I draw, I paint. Since 5 years old, I've been doing a lot of sketches. Start by superhero, growing and keep growing. So one day, I told my dad, I'm quitting my school. Nah itu masih junior high school.
oh,
Awalnya my dad bangga sih. After I said that, he was shocked. Karena in 1980, lukis tuh nggak kayak hari ini.
ya.
Is tatuan, rambut gondrong, smoker.
Nggak jelas.
Iya pokoknya he actually see me as Gambel in the making. Ini ada directionnya is Gambel, just in the progress of making into that direction. Jadi he got scared. So he did send me away. I have an uncle in New York, so I was send me there. So yeah, I dititip ke paman saya. So I was just going school, doing all the thing I need to do. Habis gitu waktu mau masuk cari universitas, gue bingung sekolah apa ya. Satu, gue nggak boleh lukis. Kedua, nggak bisa masuk art. Dan zaman dulu all designer we actually can draw, not like today.
Yeah.
Today they don't know how to draw.
Yes.
Today our hand is working with this, so we actually are drawing people. We can draw face. Itu our era. Jadi I don't know what to do, and obviously I accepted in design school lah. So then I start from there. From there I finish. Then I get a job. My first job happened to be Tony Chi.
So you start in Amerika,
Yeah.
berarti.
In New York. Yeah. So I was there for 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah. So I also working there during that time. Ini bicara sampai 96. Then I met a girl lah. So I happened to be in Singapore. So obviously that's how I journeyed to Singapore, right? And I also worked down there. I got accepted by American firm that time. Then yeah, we just keep going on that. Then from Singapore, I set up the company. Ya kan, waktu itu just me and my partner 2 person lah. Then I try to expand to China. Itu
Tahun berapa tuh?
it was 2000. Year 2000 I already entered China. Tapi China was totally different from
Beda
today.
beda.
Beda
Itu
jauh.
tuh masih baru mulai.
So during that moment I go there, it was just quite struggling in China. It was totally opposite of what you see today. It was dirty, was messy, a lot of cheating, it was the era of
Why you choose China?
during that time it was called China was a dragon like sleeping. So kita kalau cowok itu we look for third world country. We never look for again, if a lady they look for established country because aman, security, all that.
Yeah.
Kalau cowok kita cari
Oh, yang punya
undeveloped, yang
tantangan.
banyak tantangan, yang berantakan semua. Karena di situ we can find a gem. So China was a dragon lagi tidur. So if I go in earlier, maybe I can join when he wake up.
Iya benar.
Tapi while he's sleeping juga a lot of chaos happening. It was quite a while. Then one of the developer in Indonesia happened to go Shanghai. Gue disuruh ke Surabaya. Then I go Surabaya. I started doing it. We're consultants just doing here and there. From there I start establishing first office di Indonesia malah di Surabaya. Then after Surabaya I thought I should be in Jakarta. A year later I opened Jakarta. That was our journey lah, how it get until here. Then my partner expand ke Malaysia. Then we have an associate partner, anak buah gua yang start taking over the China division. So yeah, it's a partnership. So everybody have their own parcel lah. So it's not like one person do all. No lah, I'm not Superman.
Jadi awalnya memang Alex senangnya di dunia art, makanya larinya ke desain. Itu cikal bakalnya.
And sampai hari ini I still enjoy art. If you been to my office, you know I have a lot of art. It's been
Masih melukis, masih
enggak
gambar.
lukisnya sih enggak. I collect people art.
Iya.
Berarti artinya dari udah bahkan dari Cina baru mulai
Dari US.
Iya.
Udah
Artinya kan perjuangannya sampai ke titik ini tuh ngelewatinnya banyak banget tuh Mas.
35 years.
35 loh.
As my personal career ya. Company sih 23 years.
Dalam menjalani karir ini tuh untuk interior Mas Alex sendiri menspesialisasikan diri kah hanya untuk di proyek-proyek tertentu atau di awal-awal bagaimana tuh Mas?
No, I mean awal-awal mah terima apa ya?
Kayak mungkin orang lihatnya kayaknya udah
My first job was only toilet 1.5 meter by 2 meter doang kok.
Tuh, belum ada yang tahu kan cerita itu.
semua itu memang harus melalui itu ya untuk bisa sampai ke titik ini.
Jadi then semua ini kan dari atas juga.
Iya, betul.
Yeah.
It started from there. My second job was only kitchen. Right? Yeah, that's my second job. Then after that, it grow. M1 is actually developed by me. Right? Then I also part of startup, tapi my friend yang managing di luar, I'm actually the creator behind it. Itu aja. So, yeah, I enjoy the design because of. Okay, to me, design is very organic. I never call design to fix. Yeah, so it's very organic. It's just I drop a water on the rock. I never know where it's gonna go, and that's the beauty about it, right? It's headache, but it's beautiful. So I like to let it go naturally, right? There's always a way. It's just you don't know where it's gonna go. So the more you try to control it, the worse it's gonna become. So we like to let the design organic. That's the reason why you ask why the company called Genius Loci. What does that mean? Genius as a no, it's a Latin word. Genius means spirit. Loci or loci is actually place. So it's actually spirit of a place, right?
Oh,
It's actually architecture term. Jadi give you an example. You've been to Venice. You go to Venice, you like it. Why? It's paving stone, the smell of bakery, the rundown building, the gondola, the water, the people shouting Italian. I mean, it's just all organically start assembling, make it into an emotional beauty, I call that. It's not a physical beauty.
yeah.
Jadi Venice is not because high-rise building, not the polished tower. It's actually the charm was the word. The charm of the city was created organic by history, by logistic, by the people, the culture, the food, the ambient, the smell, the weather, everything put together. And when it's connect like that, the word that came out is Genius Loci. Or they also call it Genius Loci, but we use Genius Loci as a keep it standard. So that is how I always see design as. We never see design as, oh, simetri harus begini. Not really. It will just flow, and that make it so nice, so unpredictable.
Tapi Alex sendiri punya ini nggak? Punya preferensi bahwa desain yang gue suka tuh seperti apa sih?
Okay. Being grown up and trained in New York, it actually gives a New York, well, we call it New Yorker kind of flavor. So I have this, because you gotta understand New York is actually not America. Not North America, not America was the word. Jadi bukan Amerika. Reason New York is a part of immigrant.
Tempat berkumpulnya imigran.
Yes.
So indirectly that creating organic culture, right?
Yeah.
Makanannya juga organic kan, berarti
Yeah.
mix of Mexican, mix of Indian, mix of European, mix of Asian, everything is a pot. So it's creating its own flavor, right? Design exactly the same, right? It become a melting pot of culture. So New York design, we always call it eclectic. The word eclectic actually from New Yorker side because of the culture, the way how this organically one by one individual element to put into one pot. Mendadak you got new, this is bukan soto, bukan campur itu tak tahu apa. But as long as it tastes good, then that's it. It's its own dishes.
Jadi kita bisa mengkolek satu item jadi satu kesatuan yang.
Dan itu bedanya New York dengan kota-kota di Eropa yang mungkin lebih stabil dan
Ya karena New York ada elemen modern ya, ada elemen klasik, ada elemen European, ada elemen Oriental ya.
Semuanya ada.
So there's Southeast Asia, there's Africa also. So all that are actually creating its own. That's what the word called eclectic, because we cannot define that. We cannot call it French, we cannot call it Chinook, so we cannot call it anything. Those the word become generic. So being training in there and being exposed to the country itself, and I also work there. Jadi I juga doing some work di situ. That becomes even our shopping, toko-toko juga like jadi beli barangnya juga bukan kalau European ini European minimalis kecuali IKEA ya. But you don't really have that in New York. It tend to be mixing shop to shop, and that become. Yeah, you can say that's one of my DNA lah, my signature or what it grow me. Jadi people see today, but you have to go back to the history to know why it become today. There was an element of where all this small detail.
Ya. Jadi memang ya itu DNA-nya tuh dari yang sesuatu yang beda-beda. Ya.
Dari satu tempat yang ya tadi itu ada macam-macam yang akhirnya membuat karya bahwa menjadi satu tempat yang eklektik ya, bisa dibilang begitu ya Mas ya.
Yeah, we can our signature. So I never need anything new. I enjoy history. I enjoy old thing. Right? I don't mind barang itu rusak, berantakan, pecah, all that is fine by me. Because I can create beautiful place, but I cannot create history. I cannot create emotion. Emotion is by the owner. So in order to create design successful, is a communication of two party. It doesn't work by me alone. I cannot claim all the credit. The owner character, personality are adding the value to the space or the room or the element that you want to create. So I mentioned to you, I like it because it's organic. I never know where it can go. The day I met the person until I finish person, pergerakannya very unknown. But it will move every time as we communicate. We do our discovery, our communication. We start to add more bumbu lah, ya kan? Condition are creating something. So they always go back to where it started. Yeah, Steve Jobs said connecting the dot lah. So you saw the dot today. There was a lot of dot behind that creating this pattern, right?
Itu makanya disuka sama kliennya nih. Punya otentik.
Dan mungkin dengan begitu apakah jadi kliennya jadi memang beragam kah, Mas?
Yeah, okay. If you look at my card, let me show it to you. You know why this card has a cap here? So, zaman dulu, sekarang kita jangan pakai card lagi. But zaman dulu when I meet person, I give you my card, right?
Yes.
And most of the time we're meeting on meeting table. My meeting table can be white, can be brown, can be red, can be anything. It depends how and where the meeting is. So my client came from different personality, different family, different culture, different background, different. Every country aja permintaannya beda-beda. But my job is first thing, let's listen what you want. Then from that, using our experience, our knowledge, we start to understand which bracket he's into it, because everybody come with bracket. It never be open. From there you can narrow down any group A, group B, group C. Kayak exercise saja. You need to know your body, then you know what kind of exercise you're doing, right? Same thing. Design are the same thing. But itu butuh experience kalau itu ini time to identify, oh yang ini karakter yang A, ini grup yang B, oh ini kali ini orangnya kayak gini, this is how the experience will come in to start putting you into a different folder.
Menarik ya.
Menarik, dan itu tuh butuh kesabaran untuk sampai panjang gitu. Sementara mungkin di dunia yang sekarang agak lebih instan ya Mas ya. Kalau kita bisa bilang generasi mungkin tantangannya kan belum tentu bisa mengikuti apa yang tadi ya, yang perjalanan yang cukup panjang tadi gitu.
Ya, good news kan kita mulai dari tahun dulu, while everybody slow. Jadi today we can go faster because
udah tinggal ngikutin aja.
We already know our bracket. Tapi kalau dulu kan I try discovery. Kalau today kan
lebih cepat.
5 minute talk udah, oh ini.
Okay.
It is experience Pak. Jadi dokter kalau lihat, ini cuma panas doang. But kalau dulu tes darah dulu, tes ini. You try to discover. That's why I call discovery, penemuan, right? We try to know what should I do with this client. I mean, satu, you need to know them, but you don't have time to know them. Lu harus pacaran, tapi lu nggak ada waktu pacaran. Gimana? But today juga banyak media. So you can also get some profile. Jadi those are all helping each other. The way they talk, the way they dress, the way they carry themselves. That's actually telling you within half an hour you should figure out. Usually we already roughly know what's going on.
Iya benar. Nah ini Loci ini, Genius Loci, ini kan ada di beberapa negara, Alex ya. Singapura, Jakarta, Surabaya, Kuala Lumpur, Chengdu, Shanghai. Ya Shanghai lagi close ya. Nah, mana yang ini sama nggak treatmentnya pada saat Alex berada di Jakarta dengan pada saat Alex di Singapura? Ada tantangan tersendiri nggak di tiap negara ini?
Oh pasti.
Nah, boleh ceritain deh. Yang paling susah tuh di mana?
Every country pasti berbeda. Dealing bisnisnya berbeda. Ya, Indonesia we tend to do more Western way. We sit down mostly on meeting table, coffee shop or what. So, but you deal in China, you deal making with a lot of white liquor.
Oh,
okay.
Baijiu. And you gotta be able to handle that. Bukan cuma ke client doang, ke supplier, ke contractor, itu culture-nya mereka. But that's how the deals we made. So it's about, but benang merahnya semua is all about relationship, right? I mean, bottom line the same.
Yeah.
But each country deal with it differently. Namanya, that's why it's called culture, right? Makanya my job is not to fix harus cara begini, because there's no fixed answer. But if you be able to identify organically, you also can adapt. Right? Tapi I say lah, good thing is I've been running this for quite some time. Jadi kadang-kadang lihat, yang ini handle-nya harus cara gimana. Itu help.
Yang paling susah gimana? Mikir dulu, Alex.
Mungkin
Susah sih nggak bisa ngomong susah ya, tapi it's a job. We cannot call it susah. China mungkin agak challenging kalau you don't understand culture. But the other my China partner, it's okay. For us, it's not that easy because makanya oily food apa itu kan bukan dealnya kayak the drinking part ini kan Thailand. Wah, satu hari nggak apa-apa, kalau tiap hari kayak gitu kan
Caranya beda.
ya kan, itu aja. Jadi I would say every country is differently. Cuma mereka cepat, everything done is so fast, so you gotta pick up the pace aja. Tapi timnya semua everything go in a fast way. Nah kalau kita lebih slower.
Paling santai nggak Indonesia?
Consider yes.
Itu kalau menurut Alex, kenapa tuh Alex? Kenapa orang-orang di Indonesia, project-project di Indonesia paling santai?
I guess our culture. Yeah.
Culture ya?
Well, Indonesian is a beautiful country. People are very nice. People when they're very nice, they actually come with one thing to be relaxed. Otherwise, you cannot be nice. You can be more, right? So that's probably one is culture. Our well, of course, we are in Java. We have the Javanese culture, which is very polite.
Sungkan.
Sungkan. Kan nggak berani ngomong langsung.
To the point.
But yeah, you go to other country, Singapore, to the point, karena kita nggak ada waktu nungguin you lagi. Mau apa enggak? Ya, jadi Siti kan nggak enak, kasih dia waktu dong. Nah itu, jadi itu domino effectnya. I say things don't happen just one day. There was a story behind it that connecting that dot, right? What happened today was because history.
Ya benar banget. What happened today itu ya karena historinya kita menjadi begini gitu loh.
Culture-nya dan segala ini. Dan mungkin yang paling ini ya, yang mungkin aku lihat yang masalah sih, mungkin arsitek atau desainer yang akhirnya expand-nya itu ya kayak masalah sini, aku belum lihat yang lainnya. Maksudnya yang kayak ada di China, ada di Singapura, biasanya lokal ya, lokal kita ini, bukan yang dari luar ya maksudnya. Maksudnya dari kita yang dari Indonesia ini yang bikin akhirnya expand kemana-mana itu kan.
Well, depend how you see lah. Gua rasa ada, pasti ada. It's not like don't have. It just depend. Every captain, I always believe we are a boat lah ya. We start with mungkin sampan 2%, right? Dayung sendiri. Ada duit beli, ada motor. Mendadak kita ada motor, one crew bantu. And at one point mungkin you a bigger ship. You got tukang masak, you got tukang bersih, you got. But the captain will decide how the direction you want to go. Should we go north, south? But captain also take responsibility when there's badai coming. He make a decision. He also take the blame. So di situ, he deciding whether he want to expand. It's a call of we call leadership. Leadership is considered very important in every organization. He's the one that make the decision whether we're gonna move forward, backward, sideways, surrender, or keep fighting. Because challenge always have. When badai come, the captain will say, let's move forward or let's withdraw. Right? So for me, in life, in anything we do, having a leadership and dare to make decision juga penting. I mean, even just simple. Do you want to take this client or not take this client? You need to decide within that 10 minutes to know this is not what to think. This is going to drink a lot of time, right?
10 minutes
we have to be able to do that. By the time you talk, you roughly already know. You ask question, they answer. You ask this question, they answer that way. Then from there, kira-kira you already get the direction. Okay, this is going to be a tough one. Right?
Yeah.
Or you sometimes you say, oh, ini cuma shopping around nih. It's not gonna buy, but it's gonna ask a lot of questions in shopping. When you're shopping, but it's not gonna buy. So then don't waste too much time on it, because you're gonna go through a lot of that process.
Itu juga sering terjadi di
Pasti. You nggak pernah. Wah, ini so good for you.
Kita justru sering, ternyata di artinya
It's the same,
sama
cuma the same. Cuma you do have to make the decision. Forward, no. Let go, keep. It's a leadership decision, right?
Yeah.
Right. So and kadang-kadang sunny day, kadang-kadang rainy day, kadang-kadang badai. Right.
Jadi sebenarnya semua hal itu sama, ya kan?
Cuman bagaimana aja.
Cuman enggak, orang melihat Alex Bayu sekarang, ya kan? Jadi semuanya itu serba perfect gitu loh. Mereka nggak ngelihat bahwa di dalamnya situ sebenarnya ada naik turun jatuh.
Tapi kalau udah ngobrol
ya
sama
kan?
Mas Alex sih sebenarnya ya mungkin orang kan melihat dari luar ya Mas ya. Mau tidak mau melihat seorang Alex Bayu itu ya kata Mira gitu ya perfect, karena itu yang terbranding kan, dan mungkin juga dengan project-project Mas Alex dan juga beberapa company ada di beberapa cabang di beberapa.
Actually we are all the same, right? Every single day we also start dari kecil.
Yes.
Tapi iya mungkin ya, karena Alex Bayu dari kecil udah disekolahin keluar gitu, ya kan? Jadi mandiri, iya nggak sih?
Ya,
jadi
kalau
udah terbiasa.
Dari dulu mah memang harus cuci baju sendiri, lah.
Nah,
Gitu ya. Nah, tuh.
jadi terbiasa pola pikirnya.
Itu yang tadi gue bilang. Mas Alex yang udah dengan pengalaman yang panjang dan sampai ke titik ini akhirnya bisa melihat tadi 10 menit gue tahu lo cuma mau beli. Nah untuk mereka yang sekarang generasi semua dan sementara di generasi yang sekarang gitu ya yang baru mau terjun di dunia interior design ini kan melihat panjangnya pengalaman gitu ya, apakah mereka juga mau melalui itu atau bahkan ya tadi yang sharp aja gitu.
Ya, itu is actually under we call process. Ya, yang orang lihat ini kadang-kadang they saw me, wah, gua ada bako nasinya banyak. Tapi they didn't know waktu kita metikin satu padi, ini nggak dilihatin. Ya kan, it was a process. I mean, people always see the good part or what they want to judge by itself. Makanya I don't want go through all that karena it become judgmental. The truth is everybody walk a journey. Everybody journey-nya beda-beda. We are not allowed to judge anyone at all karena where they born, they growing up, education, ketemu siapa aja pengaruh. That's why I say it's organic. When I drop a water on the rock, you never know where it's gonna go. He hit one bump, he go to the left. He hit another bump, he go to the right. It will just organic go and then split into two water. It was just going on its own. It's so organic that you don't know. But everybody has their own story, right? So who are you to judge them? So judging, gua rasa itu better don't. I mean, I'm avoiding that karena ya everybody punya cerita sendiri, punya jalan sendiri, right?
Ya. Bener banget.
Dalam banget ya. Lebih ke melihat seorang Alex Bayu dengan cara berpikirnya, cara melihat. Ini kita akhirnya paham gitu loh bahwa apa yang dilalui itu membuat sebuah proses itu menjadi jauh lebih matang akhirnya gitu dengan beberapa proses tadi gitu loh.
Karena orang biasanya kalau ngomong sama Alex Bayu ngomongnya project. Nah sekarang kita nggak ngomongin project.
Ngomong project ya, pengen tahu sekarang Mas Alex lagi bikin project apa Mas?
Well, I never reveal my project because one thing yang dari kita itu satu confidentiality. Yeah, I protect everything. Actually, I hardly posting my work. Ya kan, reason I feel everybody entitled to keep the project confidentiality. Any project yang keluar itu udah ada sign approval by the client.
Oke.
Ya, jadi makanya you see I don't anyhow posting.
Yeah.
I'm very careful about that karena at the end the client already engage us. I call that under my membership. I should take care of them, and protecting them is one of the job I do.
Pernah ada masalah nggak Mas yang soal protecting dan saya itu? Misalnya ada klien komplain atau apa itu yang membuat Mas jadi lebih hati-hati?
Enggak, tapi kadang-kadang terjadi itu dari vendor. They try to promote barang mereka, dia posted. Lainnya habis gua aja belum posted, lo kok udah
posting duluan.
Dan sometimes they mention name, makanya name is very in the design industry. I think best is not to mention name because everybody entitled to have their own privacy.
Iya benar.
Including myself juga punya butuh privacy, itu aja.
Hal-hal begini aja dari kita mendapat perspektif dari Mas Alex gitu. Mungkin kalau yang sekarang nowadays ini kan semua berlomba-lomba untuk posting, udahlah nggak terlalu memikirkan gitu. Yang penting promosi, marketing, branding dan lain-lain. Tapi seorang Alex Bayu sendiri melihat ini jauh lebih bijak, justru malah membuat tenang para klien mungkin atau calon klien untuk bisa bekerja sama dengan Mas Alex gitu.
Well, if the client feel that I'm entitled to do job for them, they are my marketing. It's not me doing marketing. I don't need to market. I don't even have a web page. You know that?
Oh ya?
Not a single web page at all for.
But everybody knew you.
They know me because mungkin.
Itu di dunia digital seperti ini gitu loh Mas.
They know me mungkin because begini. If you are a chef, the best is actually your food tastes good, so people know who you are. It's not you. You is just an element. But the best thing is your food has to taste good first, right? Baru restorannya bisa rame kan? Restoran rame dulu, baru cari chefnya siapa. You never go who is the chef and you know the restaurant, right? You always say, oh ini restoran ini enak, but you have no idea who's cooking. After a while, then you know who is the chef. Then abis itu chefnya lama-lama jadi branding. But the best is actually the food has to taste good first.
Hasil kerjanya dulu. Hasil kerja jadi.
Di situ itu will go by your. It's not you doing marketing. You have to let the client do the marketing. And in order client do marketing, you need to take care of the client. Then he become your marketing, right?
Ini keren.
Itu pelajaran yang menurut gue ke arsitek juga gitu ya, bahwa karya itu penting dan cara menghandle klien penting untuk supaya akhirnya mereka puas gitu ya Mas ya. At least itu yang akhirnya dia jadi
membuat ini bisa jadi karena you nggak ada marketing tool lagi, right? Jadi you have no choice, right? So in a way, sometimes people will say I lock myself. Yeah, I do lock myself in. Tapi I do believe, as I say, a captain made a decision. I made a decision that will be my journey, and this is how I build. I say everybody choose to build differently. I choose to build as a consultant. Jadi I choose to give concept, storyline on the project. How to solve my problem in our own eye, and I say I choose to be organic instead of fixed telling my style. Oh, you have to design like this. You have to know. There's no something called have to. Anything can, but depend how do you handle it.
Ya, itu
keren banget sih.
Tapi dari segitu banyak project yang Alex udah kerjain, Alex ya, ada nggak sih project yang sampai segitu menyenangkan buat Alex? Yes, dan
ada pasti ada.
Ada cerita nggak?
I mean when the project is, funny thing sometimes, my client itu jadi partner gua juga sih. Because gini, in order to work with a designer, we are not jualan baju. You don't buy one time. You're gonna meet me for years. Can be 2 years, can be 3 years the process. Sometimes with extension or project, you will get into quite a number of years of relationship. Sooner or later, you build like a friendship, right?
Yeah.
After friendship, sometimes we join venture for other things, right? So things can happen. Ya kan? Because sometimes we found, ayo gabung aja, let's open something else. So that actually happened also. So because of that, you don't leave a chance. You just do the best of what you have. And every job, people always say, what job is make you happy? I say, yeah, in a way, it's actually your next job, see.
Of course ya.
Berarti you never stop, right?
Iya.
Kalau job yang dulu berarti you are count on your memory, you stuck in the past. So you ask me what the job gonna make you happy? Your next job.
itu doa.
Itu doa.
Buat gue doa dan harapan.
Nah, project yang paling pasti ada dong, project yang paling ya ibaratnya fail.
Ada.
Ada kan? Ada cerita menarik nggak, Alex?
I would say not every project are perfect,
Ya.
right? Some project occasionally, which is very rare, is going to a split, which means cannot continue further, right? Usually the rule I have is no violence, right? And if we feel that our journey unable to continue, sometimes it's better to cut it, stop. Tapi the answer is you have to stop it properly. You cannot just abandon. Jadi you have to sit down, place what's the reason. It has to be mutually agreed. Then we do a proper splitting. Itu kalau we call it, ya marriage nggak bisa jalan, divorce lah. If you continue that marriage and you do not want to divorce, I think it will be torture of both party. Ya kan? Ya pasti ada.
Ada lah ya.
Iyalah, namanya the good, the bad, the evil, all this. Yeah, you get the good one, but you also have a bad one. There's no call perfect kayak gitu, Pak. I wish. I also wish, right?
Pengennya ya.
But that's how life. I cannot sail the boat every time on a nice sunny sun. Sometimes there's a badai. Sometimes I decided I had to lose my cargo to save my boat, right?
Analogi keren ya.
Sama ya.
Analoginya sangat bisa digunakan. Tapi paling enggak dengan apa yang tadi Mas Alex ceritakan, ya kita tahu how to handle ketika memang itu harus berhenti, gitu ya Mas.
Nah, that is very important to identify client within 10 minutes. Because that's to avoid disaster. We cannot say 100%, but we can eliminate at least more than 50%. That's give you a better chance, right?
Tapi bisa dilihat ya Mas dari 10 menit itu kalau di sisi Mas Alex sekarang ini. Oh ya, boleh dikasih tips and trick.
Boleh dikasih
tips and trick ya dalam 10 menit itu apa yang
10 menit itu apa yang bisa dibaca?
First of all, when a person walk in, you see how they dress.
Okay.
Right? The questionnaire, right? Obviously, they will tell me what question they're asking. Then I will answer that question. At the same time, I also ask them a question. Within the questions, people will definitely answer your question, right? Tapi cara dia jawab will see whether what is he looking for, right? Is he looking for? Can I help them? Because sometimes I cannot help the people, right? I'm not a magician, right? Jadi, sometimes clients say, oh yang ini gue nggak bisa, mendingan jangan. Of course we have mistake also. We make mistake pasti. Tapi the more mistake you make, the more accurate your judgment will become, right? Itu aja. Jadi I cannot answer that quickly, but a lot of things is by experience. So the experience do play a big part yang make the seniority and the junior came about di situ. Kalau desain, I think all young kid can design. With computer, mereka nggak bisa gambar aja udah bisa desain. Sekarang with AI, tutup muka aja udah bisa desain. But how you gonna finish that job? That's a question.
Itu benar. How to finish that job?
Well, gini, if I give you same recipe as tukang masak, you have the same recipe, 2 different person. The experience will handle differently. The one that inexperienced will go by the book, and go by the book will not. It will be very standard, very bland. The experience will know when to chill the vegetable first, masukin es dulu, baru digoreng, atau langsung digoreng. Nah itu pengalaman Pak. They know this vegetable kalau warna hijau kayak gini. How you handle it? Sugar has to be the last, not at the beginning. Yang nggak ngerti 1 spoon sugar, 1 spoon sugar. But the one that see 1 spoon sugar and this, no, this is gonna go in now. It's gonna go last because it will become bitter when it go too early. Ini nggak bisa. Ini pengalaman Pak. He may have that mistake already. Kok nggak bisa? Baru he stop making that mistake. So the more mistake you make, the more accurate your judgment become.
Tetap pengalaman itu guru terbaik.
No other choice.
Jadi kita nggak bisa berharap segala sesuatu itu instan, Ren.
Nggak ada, yang lihat instan malah salah. Pasti KO. Kalau instan pasti KO.
Itu dia tantangan yang sekarang ini, semuanya itu serba instan. Semua pengennya kalau bisa cut the process, resultnya udah langsung terbaik, kan maunya gitu ya.
Alex kan sekarang banyak desainer pastinya dong di timnya, ya kan? Nah mungkin timnya Alex di zaman 10 tahun yang lalu sama sekarang itu beda dong Alex, iya kan? Nah dengan situasi kondisi yang sekarang serba instan itu
bagaimana
how to handle it?
Maintain
atau ya udah go with the flow aja, nanti kan bisa benar sendiri.
Bisa gitu ya.
The company has its own SOP lah, we call it, right? That they have to go through that process. So if they are unable to follow SOP, sometimes it's better to let go. Right? Person who join, first of all, is very important. Satu, for me, honesty and transparency is a must, non-negotiable. Right? So we do not want to start with lie. Yeah, I don't want to lie to them. I don't want them to lie to me. So that's, we call it basic 101. How smart are you? How good are you? But when you miss that, sama aja zero for me. So that fundamental, we call it fundamental number 1. Kedua, all the kids come need to understand how to do proportion. Kalau nggak bisa, you got 1 month to learn all this proportion. Space proportion, ruangan proportion, tinggi proportion, furniture, ergonomic, all that. Because those, we call it fundamental. Fundamental nggak boleh hilang. Right?
Itu basic ya.
Those are basic 101. When you don't have that, you're already out of the game. Don't even start. Right? It's funny thing as you say that anak belakangan after COVID ini, I don't know, I believe I'm not the only person who has that issue. Well, you laugh, so I assume you already encountered that. Satu, they don't go process. Kedua, they were learning from the screen at one point of their school journey. So they have lost interaction, and I did ask them to do a measurement of the room. The way they handle the measuring tape is like tukang jahit ngukur. Yet I don't do that. We were taught how to handle measuring tape. Measuring tape itu tool kita kayak scalpel.
Yeah.
So when you had the scalpel, we hold like that. They hold it like a mau makan.
Yeah.
So it's a bit different way of handling. So measuring tape is our tool. Without measuring tape, very hard to become architect or designer, right? I mean, how?
Ya.
Harus pakai stethoscope. Is the doctor. You have to do it manually.
Yeah.
So they have go to laser all that. So they are unable to measure. So simple. Because I realized there was a process went missing. The process. I mean, a kid yang go calculator unable to calculate by manually because calculator take over.
Yeah.
So this will be a journey. I don't think we're gonna run away. It's here. It's gonna keep doing that. Question is, you still have to, lives have to go on, right? Yeah, you hopefully you get good DNA to train. Bad DNA you cannot do anything. Let it go. Good DNA you still have potential to train. Jadi fundamentalnya benar, then we start grooming.
Kalau nggak ada itu, ini nggak usah
Bye-bye.
dimulai. Mending nggak usah dimulai.
Susah.
Jadi ngerepot.
Because I was not planning to open a school. Kalau enggak gue buka sekolah.
Kampus, jadi kampus.
Berarti ini
Iya,
juga screeningnya harus dari kampus ya, untuk bisa membuat mereka punya fundamental yang itu.
Ya kampus
Ya,
satu. Tapi kan I'm not in the education.
Kita nggak part of dari situ ya.
Iya.
Dan kedua is the difference I see my school and the law school I see is my teacher in 1980 are all professional, bukan akademik. Jadi mereka punya perusahaan di luar. They came to school like Senen sama Rebo, Selasa sama ini, and some of them ada brand di luar. So is they are teaching part of their professional. Now there's a difference there. If you are professional to teach and you are academic teach, academic is theory.
Yes.
There's no practice. Nah, it will go into one direction. Kenapa gue jadi organic? Because I was trained by multiple profession with different journey, different character. Actually mold me into a certain personality, right? Guru gue ada yang klasik, ada yang modern, ada yang tukang ini, ada yang decorator, ada yang architecture background. Actually, tapi semuanya punya perusahaan di luar. So when they teach me their experience to me.
Yeah.
But if you're academic, you teach me what you know, which is the textbook, or your experience, which is limited to that group. We were not taught that way. Right? Itu aja. We were not taught what we need to do. Jadi sebenarnya sekolah nggak pernah ngajarin gue harus ngapain. It teach me how to draw with the pencil. My pencil has to rotate waktu gua tarik. And the first design school, we were giving one box 30 cm, 30 cm, 30 cm. We ask what should we do? He say, up to you. What we planning to do with this box? I don't know. Do whatever you think is right. Should we build a room? I don't know.
Jadi yang ngajarin itu ya memang kehidupan sehari-hari ya.
Jadi kita itu dilepas cari jalan sendiri sebenarnya. We were not guided to go one direction. We were not guided we go certain direction. Tapi we will stimulate you bisa you have your own identity. Figure out your identity. Jadi I remember my graduation day. We all wear black, right? Tapi we're talking this is 1992. The graduation say for design school was funky. Baju kita got nothing to do with black. all are black, but it come with embel-embel semua. Arsitek toganya tuh ada bangunan. We have a blue, ada spray paint rambut. Actually we are terus di situ ada beach ball yang loncat terus buat kita like ini boom sampai mana. Jadi and the school allow that to happen. And this happened to be Radio City. Yeah. In I think 50th Street or 49th Street. Yeah. So itu juga how to be molding the design industry ini bukan formal kategori. I have my breakfast in the class and it's okay. There was no uniform, but anyway, American never have uniform. Some dari SD karena they don't believe in seragamin orang. They always you wear t-shirt, you wear short ke sekolah, it's fine.
It's up to you.
It's up to you. It was groomed that way. So that's the reason why the liberal was groomed that way. You don't have to be. You create your own identity. Right? I create my own. My friend create their own. We all do our own. Ini yang memold us into who we are. It was always start from history. Jadi proses itu penting. Proses itu make the past make the present make the future.
Itu benar banget. Luar biasa.
Nah, ngomongin future ya Mas ya. Mas Alex melihat 10 tahun lagi mungkin yang sekarang di cuman 5 kota, 4 kota atau akan expand lagi atau bagaimana merencanakan masa depan?
I mean, I cannot answer that as I say it's organic, right?
Iya.
I do
Plan.
view other country, tapi kita memang main di Southeast Asia karena satu juga umur. Lari jauh-jauh, capek.
Sekarang capek.
Dulu belum.
I'm almost 60 loh ya.
Oh ya?
Ya,
So, aku pikir 50.
Tenang, nggak kelihatan.
ya. Kita tuh kayak mobil vintage, keren, tapi masuk bengkel Pak. Bengkelnya nggak bisa lari. Ya kan? Jadi intinya ya we never know, but I do try to explore few country, watching when they are ready to go in. As I say, Captain made a decision. Yeah, we see the best is actually get yourself ready. So when the wave come, we can surf. We are not learning to surf anymore. So learn to surf while everybody enjoying the sunny day on the beach. We learn to surf because when the wave come, you better be ready. Well, you can just join the wave, right? You don't have to learn lagi. Oh, wake up, belajar lagi. Telat Pak. By the time you finish, the wave is gone. Yeah, prepare yourself was the word. Yeah, we always monitor, try what's next. Itu udah pasti. Tapi at the moment, we do control it within our ability lah. Nggak mau over yang nggak masuk akal.
Iya.
Karena kejauhan juga manage-nya susah.
Gitu ya.
Ya.
Nah tapi ya dengan dunia desain sekarang, menurut Alex Bayu 10 tahun lagi tuh kurang kira-kira dunia desain akan seperti apa sih Alex?
Can you predict?
I cannot predict, but I'm worried.
Worry.
I'm worried because AI growing too fast. That first time in industry, AI is taking over consultant job. We always think consultant are safe. Consultant not only kita but many finance consultant, doctor consultant, medical consultant, lawyer. All these are called consultant. We do enjoy our good time that no need buka pabrik no apa to do our work lah. Just one meja kursi udah we don't have gini. My dad make money by jual barang. Beli 1.000 jual 1.200. Toko kelontong barang. We call it jualan barang. my era, your era is selling idea. I got nothing to sell. I'm not selling product. I'm not design and build. I don't have contractor. I'm only selling idea. So this is how we generating our income value, which is we call it consultant base. The doctor, the lawyer, they are actually consultant.
Yeah.
Dokter jual obat ada, tapi still a doctor consultant. Nah, anak sekarang the Facebook kan jualan udara, Pak. No armada, punya taksi, all that, Airbnb nggak punya hotel. Those kind of thing, I mean, they are smarter than us. So that's the era that is happening already in our. But now the AI is actually taking over. And obviously it's going to take a while to get to the top tier. It will be at the bottom tier dulu, which is the early stage of design. That's why it's worrying, because anak muda itu banyak bakal. We also create AI for our own extinction sih sebenarnya. Actually, they will start bottom tier first. I mean, bottom always kepiting, all this binatang kecil. Then after that you got fish, then you got bigger fish, tuna, all that. Then you got a shark, whale, all that. Yeah. So it's gonna be the bottom one first. Ini udah mulai kena. Nah, the one worry is the progress yang saya lihat. We as a leader always look at progress. We look at chart, bukan result. If the progress grow, mean good.
What?
You always look at progress. Jadi if you look at it, AI, it was recognized by the world 2022 October when Elon Musk start using it, ChatGPT.
2022 ya itu ya, Elon Musk mulai ChatGPT ya.
October. I know the date, I know the that's why I recognize. Now today is 2025. How old is this baby? 2.5 years. How smart is this 2.5 years? I was in China a few weeks ago. It's the car there. Obviously, BYD. There's something called Neo, which is also a good car. There's a Xiaomi that can jump, can go into water. That we've seen that. So when go to the mall, my friend asked me to get off the car. So gue pikir mungkin takut gue jetuk pintunya dia. Gue turun, dia ikut turun. Lu yang bawa mobil siapa? The car park by itself. He never park a car at all. Literally at all. So when I was in Guangzhou, I'm going from hotel to the factory. The contractor was on the driver's seat, but texting like that. The car driver was here. Then I was like, "Hey, you gotta be careful." I said, "No worry, it's okay." But that make Mercedes, BMW look like idiot. This is only a machine. And my friend never charged his car battery. The new car not in charge. So I said, "How do you?" Because he live in like apartment, there's no charger. So how do you charge your car if you cannot charge? He said, "I change." Oh, you change the car battery. How do you change? So he brought me to the station. It take only 2 minutes, maximum 3 minutes, but 2 minutes is usually up. They change the battery. They put the coin, he put the money, and kira-kira harganya Rp100,000 sekali change. So I say, "Then good, no need to have it." He say, "Yeah." So he do not have battery deterioration problem, right? Karena selalu dapat bateri baru kan. Berarti mobil ini anytime never have battery deterioration problem karena you never own a battery. That's a better solution than charging the battery. Jadi tapi di sana kan banyak petrol station charger. Jadi gua masuk, it's like a boat kayak car wash gitu, mendadak goyang. Ada dari bawah diganti, otomatis Pak. So, dan of course di dalam mobil tuh ada komputer. You tell them to turn on AC, temperature apa, jalan kemana, open the phone, WhatsApp. Itu the computer like Alexa is doing all that. The name is Neo. Mobilnya Neo, the Alexa-nya namanya Neo. Now the funny thing is I asked di luar ada construction, banyak tower crane.
Ya.
Proyek apa itu? The car is answering to me. It's a government project. Started what year? Budget is what? They plan to finish which year? So I asked the first question. Can I buy your car? And the car only 300 jutaan ya. Can I buy your car and put it in Jakarta and I use it? He said cannot.
Because
Infrastructure. Infrastructure. So what we do, in order to grow, you always build the correct infrastructure. Infrastructure nggak boleh hilang. Habis itu you spend time building the company. That's why DNA penting, infrastructure penting. Basic itu penting. Basic nggak boleh lari. Sisanya you spend
Ngikutin.
time, ya, to grow.
Wow. Tapi ya mungkin kekhawatiran AI emang luar biasa sih Mas.
Sangat.
Ngeri banget sih kalau nggak catch up ya. Yang justru catch up juga makin ngeri sih melihat kemampuannya gitu.
It will be. That's why I say whether the industry is gonna last, I don't know. Dokter used to be zaman kita muda, mami kalau kita suka anak gua dokter loh. Hari ini I say you in trouble, you in trouble. Mendingan lu punya rumah sakit.
yang punya rumah sakit bener.
Jadi kalau dokter kerjanya sampai jam 3, lu pernah lihat dokter nggak makan aja, kadang-kadang nggak ada makanan. Mau cepet-cepet tuh patientnya nunggu
Pasiennya
aja.
nunggu.
Dokter nggak ada, klinik nggak buka pak. Susternya boleh 20 orang, tapi dokter nggak ada klinik. Jadi mendingan yang punya rumah sakit pak.
Kalau ngobrol sama masalah kayaknya melihat segala sesuatu tuh
Dari
point of
sisi yang
view
lain.
bisnisnya gitu.
Iya kan?
Iya kan? Maksudnya ya banyak sih tadi dari obrolan kita tuh ini semua ya seperti dirangkum dalam sebuah bisnis ya, interior juga anyway kayak gitu. Ya tinggal bagaimana you make a decision ya Mas.
Berarti ya intinya kita harus lebih wise.
Ya,
Is it right?
you need to be wise.
Menerima sesuatu dan mengerjakan sesuatu. Ya kan?
Yeah, and spend all your life building infrastructure first sebelum lihat yang lain. Because with good infrastructure you can grow anytime. Tapi with weak infrastructure susah jalannya.
Susah prosesnya.
Jadi itu yang harus dikuatin. Infrastrukturnya tuh memang harus kuat. Apapun bisa jalan kalau basicnya kuat.
Luar biasa. Mira dari tambahkan nih menyenangkan ya ngobrol ini kayak kuliah berapa puluh SKS.
Galak.
Buat gue ya kali Mas. Jadi kayak sesuatu yang mungkin kalau dari ngobrol kan biasa kalau arsitek ngobrolnya lebih ke desain gitu ya. Tapi ini lebih fundamental kali ya dan juga bisa membuka wawasan yang jauh lebih besar gitu. Mungkin buat teman-teman
Mungkin
the
Mas
young generation
Alex punya ini apa namanya
mau disampaikan
yang mau disampaikan
ke
terutama kepada generasi muda sih.
Okay, my suggestion is don't follow trend, make your own voice. Yeah, I mean follow trend is gonna make you generic. Make your own voice will create your own signature. I mean that probably what I suggest because being young we tend to easily follow because experience, knowledge, pandangan, pengalaman semua kurang ada. Tapi spend time, I know it's difficult, but spend time create your own voice, your own DNA. Lama-lama kan tambah kebentuk.
Ya.
terima
Keren ya.
kasih banyak Mas Alex atas
Seneng banget,
sharingnya hari
Alex.
ini.
Ya, sama-sama.
Kayak dapat pencerahan aja melihat sisi desain yang
Bayar
berbeda.
kata Alex.
Kata sering-sering kita undang gitu. Mas Alex terima kasih banyak waktunya,
Terima kasih.
pengetahuannya dan pengalamannya yang luar biasa.
Iya, dan kejadian-kejadian luar biasa di balik kesuksesan Alex Bayu itu kita harap sih bisa menjadi inspirasi
Pasti
banyak
jadi
orang.
inspirasi. Gue yang baru
Ha-ha.
pertama kali ngobrol sama Mas Alex tuh langsung beruntung sih, merasa beruntung.
Langsung jatuh cinta ya?
Mungkin orang cuma melihat kan dari
Jauh.
Google gitu ya, melihat Mas Alex gitu. Tapi sekarang bisa langsung ngobrol, mendapatkan hal-hal yang tadi nggak kepikiran. Tapi thanks for that, Mas Alex.
Thank you sama-sama.
Baik teman-teman, terima kasih banyak sudah ngobrol dengerin kita. Next kita ketemu di episode berikutnya.
Dah.
Dadah. Thank you ya Mas Alex.